Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, boys. Three cars. Oh,
big trouble. Big wreck behind them. Crash at the back. Never mind. Green flag still out. Checkered flag in the air.
I've lost this race. Ah! I'm so sorry.
Boys, I just tell you something. I ain't gonna go over too good right now.
No, it's not.
He's got him.
And it's there.
Oh, God!
Still going. Goes up the hill. Let's see if he can get a bite on the bottom of the racetrack. They'll be side by side down the back straightaway.
Ooh, man, that was tight off turn two. Oh, he's got him. I believe he's got him this time. Oh, he turned
Right?
it.
Yep.
Oh, he turned it. No.
He hit him.
Hey, got him. Oh, no. No.
It's not over.
Get him back.
Wow, really? Really?
He is there. He
God dang it. How did that happen?
Here they come. Through the final banked curve. Now he goes to the inside. Locks the brakes up.
Oh, he's
And he
no,
slides. He slides through the middle. Side by side as they come back to the stripe. White flag in the air. Into the final turn. As he comes out of four. It's a drag race.
Holy crap, that was it!
Here's the race for the lead. Two final corners. Do they use the bumpers? A nudge, a push. Can Evans save it? To the checkered flag. Who gets here first? Evans is going to win at Watkins Glen in a remarkable last lap turn of events.
Here he comes.
Who's going to get off?
Here he comes. Here he comes. He's got him this time. It's going to be a drag race. Wow. All right. What a finish.
Have you ever?
No, I've never.
Wow.
What a finish.
All right, Homestead Miami Speedway. Boogity, boogity, boogity. Let's go racing, folks.
Tight belts and all that.
Yeah.
Oh, well, thanks, Eric Almirola, for punting me into the fence.
Okay, yep, you guys go right ahead. Yep, just go ahead.
He just straight up punted me.
I'm a lot looser than I thought I would be.
What did you do?
6.
Me too.
I'm really loose.
I probably will be. That lap was pretty slow because of him punting me in the fence. Oh, Chase Elliott just... Well, oh my god.
Ah! No caution? There we go.
Eventually.
We
So
we
what
both.
happened there exactly?
I hit the apron and spun out.
So Chase Elliott door slammed Keselowski into the wall, and I drifted up into him, and it just clipped me, like, through him into the wall. It was wild. I don't know.
Yeah, I clipped the apron and spun out, but
Right. I was trying to make sure I didn't cause your issue, but yeah.
no, this is so loose. Like, it's only a 6.
I almost want to pit, but it seems
It's way too early to do that, but oh my god, so loose.
Yeah, I'm not really like loose, or at least I don't know. I haven't had a clean lap yet, but
That's a good point.
but I don't know. It's like I drifted into him, and then it just shot me like across his nose or through it. I'm not really sure, and then straight into the fence. But he started by door slamming Keselowski into the wall. I mean, they're very aggressive.
Yeah.
Certain tracks, man. Okay, I'm stuck on the outside.
Yeah, especially on restarts and fresh tires, you've really got to get to the bottom. But you can only do that for so long as I start getting hiccups.
Okay, now I'm starting to get some of that looseness now that I'm actually entering the corner at speed.
Yeah. It's weird.
Hi, Suarez. Hi, Danica. I guess I'll go 3 wide with you two, which sounds like probably the most suicidal thing I've ever done.
It's up there. It's up there.
Oh, it's Chase Elliott again. What sort of shenanigans are we going to have this time, buddy? Just 61 laps to go, that's all.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, thanks, Boyer. I wasn't already in the wall. You couldn't have just door slammed me on the way by, too. But yeah, they're whoa. Okay, very loose. Very loose. Yeah, I wasn't experiencing that before just because of issues. Now I am.
Yeah. And now I'm not, but it might just be because I'm found a line to use, but I'm not experiencing it as much now.
I don't think I'm gonna catch up to those two. I'm a rolling Boyer. They're faster than me.
I'm not really pulling away from them either.
They're just so aggressive with each other now. Like most races, they just kind of run single file and get in our way, but they're like fighting each other.
Mm-hmm.
You think they put extra attention into coding them for Homestead so that the finale would be more exciting? Or
It's
something?
possible. It is possible.
And then other tracks, they were just like, yeah, just run around the bottom single file.
I mean, they already had the AI running high, so maybe that's just part of it because the AI is running higher,
Yeah.
a higher lane, but they're not just single file. I don't know.
Yeah. Just seeing like them go under each other and scrape doors and stuff, like it's just kind of like you kind of wish the whole game was that way, really.
Yeah. And
Not that I like getting wrecked, but like watching them fight is kind of entertaining.
yeah, and it can be in career mode, but in this for sure, definitely not. So, John, while we have a minute here, I think we need to thank the one and only thing that has actually made this bearable for all of us and our viewers.
Yeah, definitely a huge shout out to Mr. McBlam, who gave this series life.
And cared about it 10 times more than we do.
Yeah. Now, granted, you know, we appreciate all of the people who have watched, but just the fact that Mr. McBlam, okay. Well then.
That is awkward timing.
Just the fact that, you know, Mr. McBlam put in the time with those promos and all that stuff. We greatly appreciate it.
On top of a ridiculously busy schedule that he's working
Yeah,
with,
I mean,
too.
people may not get it, like those little videos he makes, like he scripts them out, he gets the clips, he does all that on probably the time he should be sleeping, quite honestly. So we are very appreciative.
Speaking of appreciation, we are now back here.
We're appreciating the middle of the field.
Yeah. Jamie McDirtbag, we got Jimmy Johnson and his low scheme. All these people who have brought such life to us, and Brad Kozlowski especially.
Well, I haven't had any issues with Jimmy Johnson, I will say. It's the first time
No.
I may have actually seen him, to be perfectly honest.
That's a good point. That's why we're appreciating him.
Yeah, we're appreciating getting to see him for once. But no, we always have our issues with Jamie McMurray, no matter what the game is, it seems.
Yeah. And Brad Kozlowski really ruined my life at Darlington, even though it wasn't really his fault at all.
It wasn't his fault.
He was just there. He was a lap down, too, I remember that.
Yeah, Dylan was just the one you were actually racing. But...
Yeah, because we lapped almost the entire field. Because it was a 25% race, and strategy usually gets all messed up in these 25% races. But we've had 2 cautions already, so that's kind of stalled out those efforts.
I got through traffic a lot better that time, I'll say that.
Yeah, you're only half a second behind, and I still got Elliott and Elmo to go around. And I decided to do it on the high side, which was a that was
an interesting choice. Aaron.
Oh no! Oh
this
dear!
Was an interesting
Oh dear!
You lived.
I'm still here though. Oh boy! Okay, get it. Kind of had to punt Elmo, but I'm here. Oh, and you're here now too.
Hey James, you'll be happy. Chase is up here with us still. Despite our earlier incident, it didn't faze him in the slightest.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll wreck him eventually, but...
All right. Well, anyway, just to cap up what we were saying, though, Mr. McFlame losing sleep to make this series actually special with those little mid-race breaks. We really do appreciate that. We appreciate anyone who has stuck with this and watched this. We know it's not the most popular thing we do, but we decided we were going to see it out, and for the handful of you who love it, thank you. And who knows? Maybe we'll do another Fantasy Cup in a different game someday.
Yeah, we've had talks about a few different ideas that we have, but nothing that we're really willing to disclose to all of you yet.
We would also love to possibly have other people involved in such a venture as well.
I feel like you guys get tired of just me and John being together. We need other people.
I think you guys get tired of me and you in general, but
yeah. I mean, we're always together though. We don't have the others around a lot.
Yeah, aside from like Minecraft and stuff. So yeah, we would like to get some more people involved. We'll see how that goes. But regardless, you know, and I do want to thank people for not pointing out how childish our rage has been at times throughout this. Because while I haven't broken anything per se,
you came very close last episode.
I've definitely thrown some things. I've definitely said some things about this game that probably people who enjoy it were not happy to hear me say. But I don't feel like I ever lied, and I don't feel like I was ever entirely wrong. This game has flaws that are very infuriating at times, but luckily, you know, you guys, you don't sit there and go, oh yeah, you guys suck or whatever. You those of you who enjoy it, you just watch it either quietly or you have something nice to say, so we appreciate that.
Yeah, it's definitely been a ride, that's for sure. If I remember, which I won't, maybe I'll put in a picture of my broken headphones. Because they're still sitting here next to my computer. I haven't thrown them away or anything. They're a
reminder.
Yeah, they're a memento.
Oh God. Okay.
You got very close there.
I did. Yeah, I was surprisingly deep into that corner there.
Yeah, and despite all of us, we haven't even been paying attention to the game. We've just been talking, and look at us. We're here 1-2.
Honestly, I think we should have just been doing this the whole time.
Yeah, I clipped the wall a bit there, and you got to run.
I did, though I'm sure this is going to go horribly into turn 1, so...
We'll see. Oh, God!
There was not room for that, Aaron.
There was.
There was... Not on my screen, there was not.
There was enough room.
And we might as well pit again, I guess.
Yeah! There was. But then the minute I got there, at least on my screen, I'm not blaming you for anything.
No, it's because I was holding it very low because I thought you were still on my outside, and then I saw you flash across my mirror, but I was still holding the line I had been, so...
Yeah. At least on my end, there was room, but the minute I got there and got underneath you, you started slowly going to the left.
Yeah.
Now, again, my screen versus what actually happened, but...
Yeah, I pretty much held my line, but yeah, okay. Oh.
So now we're back here. Again.
There's always going to be some people freaking doing something different.
Yeah.
I really don't know how I'm going to get to the bottom here.
I probably shouldn't have been as aggressive as I was. Okay. Speaking of aggressive... aggressive goes around.
I got tipped down. Did I come across your nose or what?
Yeah, you very much came across my nose.
I was out of control, so it happened, I guess. But...
Well, might as well get another lap of fuel.
Yeah, just like...
Oh boy. Yeah, well, we were having a nice run at the front there.
So long there with no problems.
Oh man.
I made a clean pass on you, and then it all went to heck from there. Really.
I think the moral of the story is when we were talking about Mr. McBlam, everything was okay. But
Yeah,
now,
we should
once we
just
stopped talking about
So
him,
meanwhile, Mr. McBlam, if you guys haven't, why am I so loose?
why? Danica Patrick! Oh boy. Well, we're both back here now.
Yeah, you're right.
They just kept punting me into the wall repeatedly, but then Danica just stayed there. She didn't even try to get off of me. She just stayed there.
I was just gonna say, if you guys haven't seen, definitely check out Mr. McBlam's channels. He has multiple channels. He does racing, he does gaming, he does film reviews, podcasts. He's a super busy guy, puts a ton of effort into his videos. And he also is doing a really interesting game called Shenmue over on the Team Chaos channel.
I'm glad you said that because I have no idea how to pronounce that. So.
Shenmue. Yeah, I definitely recommend if all you've ever heard of him is in our videos, you're doing yourself a disservice. You need to go check him out.
Indeed, indeed. And you see, we were talking about him, and look at us. We got through the field nice and cleanly. Yeah. We passed like 30 cars within 2 laps.
I love how DJ Kiddington and Kyle Busch were side by side for the lead when I passed them.
Yeah. This happened. It happened at Talladega last year, I'm pretty sure.
Kiddington.
DJ Cunnington was in the lead pack at Talladega or Daytona last year. I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember because you guys were streaming Crack Pack, and me and Bragger were in chat just yelling and screaming about DJ Cunnington.
Oh, I remember this, yeah.
It was early on in Crack Pack because you put that episode. It was that 5-hour stream that you guys did.
I decided to get Minecraft.
Yeah, it was before I joined the server.
And look at you now. All you play is Minecraft now.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. I'm glad that I've started to foray into vanilla a bit more because I hadn't done vanilla. I will be happy to go back to modded, but
someday. You know what's really funny is that the early part of the run, you're clearly faster than me, but later in the run, I get faster than you.
Yeah, I think it just depends on the line we take and how comfortable with it. And also whether I hit the wall or not.
Mm-hmm.
That's the deciding factor.
I'm assuming you weren't just zigzagging down the straightaway, right?
I was going to say the exact same thing to you.
Because in my mirror, you were going crazy. Yeah.
I was going to take the inside lane, but that exact same thing just happened. Where
Except I was half a lane up. But okay.
Yeah, there was an opening, and then the minute I started to make the move, you started moving down, which again, not you, probably.
Yeah, well, this is we should just go ahead and just clarify this again. We're not just complaining because we're idiots. Like, straight up, watch both episodes on a moment when we're, like, complaining about that. You'll see 2 completely different things happen, and it's not our fault. It's you know, it's the game.
You know, I hate to go back to Mr. McBlam on this, and I hate to add more to his workload, but having a montage of side-by-side clips of netcode moments would be...
We do not ask for this, Mr. McBlam, but if you ever, in the future, like months from now, had the chance to sit down and do it, we'd be interested to see it at least ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not asking you to do it because you have enough to do. We'd rather you play video games with us if you have free time to do that.
Yes, please. We'd love to have you on for Wreckfest, especially.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we're just going crossover to crossover here.
Slide, y'all. Slide, y'all.
I think I led that lap.
Yeah, you did. Oh, God. That is not my line. Being stuck on the outside is not my thing.
Oh, I hit the wall, though, so here you come again.
Here I go again on my own.
Here I come again. I don't know the rest of the words to the song, so I'm just gonna keep singing in time. Here I come again.
There's people on pit road. What are we looking at? 6 laps?
Yeah, we got a few laps. I'm just throwing some Dolly Parton out here. I only know one line of the song, but whatever. I'll throw it out anyway.
It's never stopped you before.
Usually, sometimes it does. Granted, with my hearing issues, I rarely know any of the correct words to songs because if I don't like look it up, I remember when I was a kid, I used to have a CD player and headphones, and in the car I would always sing. My parents would hate me for it later, but I would always sing, but I never knew any of the exact words to the songs.
Right.
So whatever my parents must have heard, I shudder to think what I possibly would have come up with there, but there were very few instances that I actually knew the words to songs unless if I looked them up.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously when I was younger, a computer was not a big thing. So
Yeah.
I remember one time I asked what the lyrics were, and my mom said, "Oh, you should go on Ask Jeeves."
I'm gonna ask Jeeves.
Anybody remember Ask Jeeves?
Oh,
I actually looked it up, and that's still a site. It's still on there.
Chase Elliott. Okay.
Oh, look who's ahead of us, John. It's good old Danica Patrick.
Chase Elliott just messed up my line bad too.
Danica Patrick's in 38th place. This is very accurate and what she deserves.
Not for this game, but yeah. Our
Yeah.
experience with her is that she's usually in the top 5. So
Yeah. At least she's not in the career mode.
yeah, true. Yeah, Chase cost me a ton of time there. I was keeping pretty close with you.
Well, we got pit stops coming up here, John.
Yeah.
How are we going to negotiate this pit road is going to be an excellent question, and probably something that will decide this race.
I don't think we can make it from here, though, can we?
I don't know. I'm going to stretch it as far as I can, though, just in
I
case.
can only... I can go one more, that's all.
Yeah,
I can do.
that's what I'm going to do. And plus, it looks like pit road's a bit congested this lap, so that'll probably be good.
Yeah. Well, that changes everything.
That,
Yeah, we definitely can't make it from here.
no. I wish it had gone just like a half a lap more. Oh, there's Reed Sorensen spitting in the grass. I'm pretty sure that was the call. But I wish it had gone half a lap more.
As it just comes up and hits me.
Yeah, I wish we could have lapped the people that were on pit road.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
Okay. Yeah, we cannot make it from here, so there will be one more pit stop.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we don't, at least at this point, we don't have to negotiate pit road.
Yeah, that's good, I guess. So yeah, 6 laps short on fuel, it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Which means the end is just going to be probably a splash and go.
Yeah, if we get a caution, that's going to be a deciding factor. 2 tires and no tires. How much fuel will we take?
Wow, is this a bad idea? It's probably a bad idea.
I have to admit, this has been a close race. Speaking of close.
Oh, that was very close. Alright, I wish you wouldn't pinch me down on the straightaway.
Well, I'm not. Really,
Oh, okay.
I'm not. Okay, I'll let you have that, but then okay, never mind.
I swear to God, I was glued to the bottom the whole time.
That was the exact same thing that has happened 2 other times. With there was a lane, and then the minute I go to take it, it's gone.
I realistically, I moved up a little bit when I first dove in there, but then I held it. So, it's the good old game. And like I say, it felt like you were pinching me down on the straightaway, but you weren't. So.
I really wasn't. This is a wide straightaway, and I felt like I was giving you plenty of room.
Oh, yeah. Hi, that's my bumper. Hope you enjoyed the taste of it.
It was sponsored by Speedco, or whatever that is.
Yeah, it's too bad I'm not the... Wow.
I'm just going to ask this for the sake of making
touched
sure.
the apron.
Yeah,
Wasn't
I
you.
want to make sure I wasn't involved in that.
I knew you were right there, so I was trying to keep it on the white line, but the car was just like, oh, you wanted to go beneath the white line.
Hmm.
What happened?
So I just wanted to confirm that
no,
it wasn't me.
I'm just mad at myself for freaking up, as you.
Well, you have been able to catch me, and we do have another pit stop, most likely. No, not most likely, for sure. But, so there's still plenty of time. And this has been probably one of our most competitive races we've had this entire Fantasy
Outside
Cup.
of a couple of dirt races
Yeah.
that were really close, but yeah. Usually one of us is just fricked, or one of us is just way better. And that's just long and short of it.
Hmm. And even though you did get kind of fricked there, you're only a second behind.
I mean,
And you have been able to catch back up as well.
I did the first run. This run, not as much. I'm noticing. I don't know if you had made any adjustments, but you seem.
I mean, I've made a couple, but
yeah, I made one at the beginning and I haven't since. So, because I really don't want to be tighter or looser. I'm just kind of there, and it doesn't seem good enough.
yeah, I added some tape, but then I tightened up the car a couple rounds.
Yeah, you're actually pulling away now, so.
There is something on my screen. It's like a piece of plastic or something. Never noticed that before.
Need the dude wipes to clean it off.
I remember, like, right when Dude Wipes came out, my dad got a pack, but he never used them. I wonder if they're still sitting around somewhere.
Do a video where you just try out dude wipes.
Well, I wouldn't try out 5-year-old Dude Wipes, but...
Oh, man.
And then freaking a lot of the videos, there's been like 2 or 3 channels that I've been watching recently that have been sponsored by Manscaped.
Oh, God.
I'll have to show you a video later, but one of the guys came up with a really good like advert for it, and it was hilarious, but I will not disclose that information.
Yeah, probably better not to. And you're just driving away, sir.
Yeah, I'm running some clean laps. But, again, pit stops are common. Yeah, you can safely pit anytime. And
Jesus Christ, this game.
every time I start talking about pit stops.
Was pit strategy, and they've screwed me on every pit stop. Oh, alright.
But now what, though? How much do we take?
I mean, the tires are kind of worn.
Alright, I've made my bet.
Wow, you took no tires, huh?
I took 2 tires.
Then how did Joey Logano end up in between us? Oh, well, I'm on the bottom. I don't care.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter.
We both took 2 tires, and I lost the spot, though. I don't really know how that works.
We'll let the game fit. Daniel Hemrick's leading.
Good for him. Maybe his day will yet come.
Oh god, we're 3 wide. Oh god, we're 3 wide. Oh god, we're 3 wide. Oh god, we're 3 wide.
We are for a moment.
Okay, I cleared Hemrick. Now we can fight.
Nah. No, that's not the way to do it.
Yeah, you were a bit close there.
Well, I wasn't that close on my screen, but I just knew that wasn't gonna get the job done. Thanks, Windows. Now there's a little box covering up my speedometer that says your device will restart the update on active hours. And I can't close it.
You remember when my Twitch launcher did the same thing?
Yeah.
Even our computers have tried to frick us over. My internet, too.
The thing about it is, though, I've updated this computer twice in the last 2 days, and there should be no more updates to do, and yet it's telling me I need to restart the update again. So
What was that sound I just made?
I don't know. It's interesting.
My mouth feels numb after that. I put so much effort into that noise. Apparently. But I clipped the apron a bit. Wow, my lip actually hurts after that. Ooh.
Okay, Aaron. Cool. Thanks.
You were not there on my screen. I was just blocking. You were not.
That's what I mean. You just slammed down in front of me, but
Did I hit you?
no, I slammed
Okay.
on the brakes, but it gave you a huge advantage because of that.
Yeah, I was just blocking.
It was very sudden. Let's say that.
Oh my god, my lip. What did... I've
Did you,
never...
vibrate it or something against your teeth?
Yeah, like, I think I, like, curled it in, and then just started blowing at the top of my lungs. That was just... What...
Sounds exciting.
That was a very strange maneuver there. Yeah, that was very strange.
Just can't stay in the throttle.
5 laps to go. 5 laps to go. How is this gonna end? Is this gonna end cleanly? Or is this gonna end how everybody expects it to end?
Which is you winning? Yeah, that's how it's gonna end.
Okay, not exactly what I had in mind when I started that statement, but okay.
Nobody expects me to wreck you for the win because, well, no. I guess they probably do because they just assume that I've done all of these things on purpose, but...
No, they assume you do because of watching you in Nascar 06.
I mean, I don't care about AI. I will wreck an AI. But I have only once sought out revenge on you, and that was Sonoma. Otherwise, I have done my absolute best to not destroy you, and when I thought I have, I've slammed on the brakes. So I've done everything I could do to prevent a dirty end to these races. It's just usually the AI has a part in it too, or something.
Oh, clipped the wall just a bit there. I don't know whether I should stick to my hind lane or if I should be prepared to block you down at the bottom.
I mean, I'm not going to get a big enough run to get alongside you anyway, so... Just pushing too much in 1 and 2 now.
How many laps? 2 laps to go?
2 laps to go.
Just
lap
wanted
and a
to
half now.
check.
Apologies from people seeing that stupid box on the screen. Can't really do anything about it.
Oh, do you have...
Yeah, just people can see it.
I have game capture, so people wouldn't be able to see it on mine.
Capture is just laggy for me. What, people pitting? What the heck?
That was the closest you've gotten. Oh no, I hit the wall, hit the wall, hit the wall, hit the wall!
Cool. I'm so glad I raced you clean.
I hit the freaking wall, John!
Okay. Well, on my screen, you hit the wall, you saved it, and then you came down and slammed me onto pit road. So that's cool. It's netcode. Congratulations. We can uninstall the game now. Yay!
Yeah, well, thank you all so much for dealing with this. I'm really mad that we couldn't end that clean.
Yeah, me too.
I'm more mad than John is, and it's my freaking fault.
I mean, it is what it is, you know? It happens. But anyway, as we've said, this is more about Mr. McBlam and all he did for us, and we appreciate that. And again, go check him out give him some love. And if you want to see more videos that aren't this ever again, be sure to subscribe to both of our channels. And yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.